Greetings to the crypto community. We are pseudo-anonymous. We are here to smash that like button. We believe this content needs to reach more people like you. We are watching. We are listening. Most importantly, we are liking and subscribing. We are pseudo-anonymous. Expect us.
Pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra. Work with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. See how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah. Oh shoot, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital, the dash digital. Go, go, go. Digital. Digital. The cash digital. The dash digital. Run it up. Digital. Stepping like Marty McFly, stepping I feel like the guy. I got them looking like why, I never doubted me why. I never doubted my guys, you know you in it for win. I stand on 10, you on 10. I don't have friends of a friend, only the fan of the kin. Only my wife and my kids, that's all I needed to win. Now I only trust my true friends, had to cut off my loose ends. You know I win if you win, you know you win if I win. I swipe that cash, don't fold, I swipe my bank on gold. Don't think that I've been dumb, I spend like I've been broke. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital. The dash digital. Go, go, go. Digital. Digital. The cash digital. The dash digital. Run it up. Digital. Living my truth, no tricks. I'm just trying to feed my kids. I'm just trying to keep my way. I'm just trying to live my life while we get rich. Mind my biz. Money gon' come, some go. Man, if you know, you know. I've been through highs and lows. Here for the ride, I go. Slide and roll. Up and down, but I get up. The numbers crunching, no sit-ups. I grew up and got dripped up. Purple label, my get up. That's 101, not a one and done. Month to month, and there's more to come. I told Cushy, let's run it up. Now it's millions on millions. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital digital, dash on go. Cash is digital, digital, digital. The dash is digital, go, go, go. Digital, 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 digital. The cash is digital.
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Digital, 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 digital. Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Lit check, been a minute, let me hit the homies in a group text. 10 years, same team, true vets. Got a couple trophies, but no chains on the neck. No. Got a couple Cardis, we don't flood with baguettes. It's a very small world, so my hand holds. Wake up, make the money, that's a man's role. Loyalty and love is what I stand for. Can't forget about trust, but first, please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa, oh, oh, oh. It's the weekend. We've been working.
Give just a few more seconds for a few more people to join us.
Yeah, bring my boys in, bring your girls in. We'll be posted up all night. Yeah, limited edition, not the regular one. We shut down the city like when presidents come. I am not a rookie, I'm a veteran, bruh. Promise I'ma take it easy later on. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa, oh, SOS.
Here we go.
Please fill my cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the daytime edition. Daytime Crypto Charts with Road Dogg. My name is Lane and I'll be your host today as we look at the market. My thumbnail says, don't get scared now. If you look at all the YouTube thumbnails out there, man, it looks pretty bleak. Bitcoin is falling. What Larry Fink said about Bitcoin. Buy the dip? Question mark. Bitcoin spot Bitcoin ETF rug pull. Emergency Bitcoin dump. Bitcoin ETF launch disaster explained. Why the crypto market is crashing. Did it top out? Flash crash. Don't panic. Along the same lines. Bull run over. The name of the game, unfortunately, even in crypto, but for crypto YouTube, but even for a different reason, is to get you scared. Now, in crypto YouTube, it's for clicks, because they do this because this is what you guys click on. That's just simple. It's what they do. So maybe a little bit more motion there than possibly needs to be. When you look on the crypto bubbles chart for the daily, you see it's a down day. It's a down day. There's a lot of fear, FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt. When just about 24 hours ago, 36 hours ago, news of the ETF was coming out. We were all hopeful. What's happened? We're still at the same price point we were. Now we're turning bearish because we got the most bullish news ever. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But what does make sense is what I'm about to show you, which is quite natural. Today is Friday, heading into a low liquidity weekend, because retail is not here yet. We're getting closer. Maybe start seeing some signs this weekend. I hope so. I want to monitor the weekends very closely. When we start seeing altcoins picking up on the weekends, naturally, there will be some fake pumps and, some bigger money coming in trying to entice retail to come in. That's coming too. So we got that little boost. But right now, they just want to scare you. Get us to a price on the weekends, never fails, every weekend. Price where it's make or break for crypto and Bitcoin. Oh no! What will happen? Let's break this down and let's put a little bit of sense into this so that maybe all this FUD won't shake you up so much. Because the worst thing that you can do, in my opinion, right now is to sell out of any Bitcoin that you have. That would just be silly. Let me give you the argument first that we can make that gives some support to why we may be bearish. You have to zoom out for this, so we're going to zoom out to a weekly chart here. Now, where we are coming up to is a Fibonacci retracement area from the swing high to swing low, 618 Fibonacci. Now, if you watch my channel, watch me do my analysis and stuff, we're always got that for a target because that is a prime place where price can reverse. That's a prime place where people like to open shorts, try to short the market, either for a big term play down or just even a smaller one. It's a place for rejection. We hit that, $48,663. We nailed it. We went higher, showing that, hey man, we just poked a hole in that fib level. We just made that fib level weaker for moves up. That's good. We like that. So the narrative is that, yeah, man, probability is we're going to get rejected here. We're going to come down and we may make a higher low. We may make a lower low, but we're coming down. And we are coming down a little bit. Most of that move, in my personal opinion, has probably already been played out. And let me give you my argument for that. But since we're on the weekly, let me point out the very bullish stuff here on the weekly chart. Just price action and my few indicators I got on here alone. I'm going to start out with this Ichimoku cloud. We are far away from that. It is thin. If this was a thick cloud close up here to the price, I would be concerned. I'd be saying, oh hell guys, we need to rethink this right now. Because Ichimoku cloud is going to suck us right into it and spit us out on the other side. We're not in that situation. We're in a good situation. We're in a situation to ride this cloud like we're supposed to in a big bullish trend. A lot similar to kind of what happened over here. How far away we were from that Ichimoku cloud? Yeah, this is what that brings. I'm still maintaining this thesis that we did this pattern. We're repeating this, not word for word, not candle for candle, but the same gist, the same sentiment is in the market there. They were bearish here. I got caught up in the bearish thing and missed my move because I was listening to somebody say, we're going back to $3,000. This is a whatever messed up pattern, bubble pop kind of crap stuff. Thank goodness I know I've learned a lot since then. I've been in crypto since 2013. I didn't learn technical analysis until about 2020, 2021. In 2020, it started clicking in 2021. And that changed my life. Changed my whole life, changed my whole narrative. I'm not a loser at this game anymore. I'm a winner. It's very important to do this. It looks like rocket science. It's really not. It's very simple. It really is. It scared me away from it for the longest time. That's why I started my channel, so I can help you newcomers pick up on some things. Add some tools to your toolbox. Become a better trader. Become a better investor. Make that life-changing money on this bull cycle because you're already in crypto at the right time. You've already made the first steps. Let's take it all the way, baby. Road dog crypto. Here's what I'm looking at. We got a triangle pattern going on right here. When you break out of a pattern like this, it has got a chance for a retest. To help that retest come into play, we follow this trend line that we've got right here. This little red trend line that I got right here on the daily, just tighten it up a little bit. This low to that low to this low, we broke that. Not good. Never good when you break a trend line. Never great, initially anyway. This one decided to be a leg rider. Interesting sign. Broke out of this triangle pattern, came back, retested, did the wick stuff when the market makers are having fun, which they do. They're doing it right now, right before your eyes, driving price up to almost $49,000 and then bringing it all the way back down to 43. That's market makers taking advantage of this idea that the 618 Fibonacci area, 48,600, is going to be the reversal area. And I know there is bearish divergence when you take this swing high here up to this next higher high. But yet on the RSI, when we pull that up, the top's up here to a lower high. Well, we did that before over here, not as acute, I would say. Price went up, that went down. What happened? We got a little pullback and then kind of went sideways, went up a little bit. It didn't reverse us. That's what it normally means. Looking back a little further, we had this high. We had a higher high here and a higher high on price. That doesn't count. We've got two instances of bearish divergence playing out on their bigger time frame on the daily. We've got our first one. I want to draw these in different colors so they're not confused with trend lines. What color can we put these at? Something kind of weird. Let's go with purple. Can't really see that. Not the greatest choice, but we're rolling with it. So those are not trend lines. Those are divergence. And I want to make them dashed just so I can tell that when I look at this at a glance. Here's the deal. I'm not really concerned with a nice big strong move like this until we get another instance of bearish divergence. I'll look for 3 of these. They come in 3s when we're doing this. We don't have that. So I'm cool. The bigger time frames are saying, man, we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. This trend line is what we broke. We came back up, retested it, came back down, retested this one successfully, bounced up, got rejected off this again too. That's going to keep happening with this trend line unless we can bullishly recover it. And if we did, hold on to your pants because Bitcoin would go rocket straight up if that happened. Keep that scenario on the back burner. I don't think that we're looking at that coming just close, but you never know with what's going on in the market right now. So the deal is with these triangle patterns that they have a good chance, somewhere around a 62% chance. Don't quote me on that. Go quote Thomas Bukowski over at thepatternSite.com. He will give you the most accurate details on all that. Regardless of what you hear from other YouTubers, everything does not break up or down 68% of the time. Things are a little bit more complicated than that. Depends on if you're in a bullish market, bearish market, what pattern you're looking at. Thomas Bukowski breaks all that stuff down. And then I also got little cheat sheets posted on my free Telegram group that kind of breaks all that stuff down to you. It gives you those statistics accurately right there. That's free. So aside from shilling my free group there, what I wanted to drive home in this video is that getting rejected here, even breaking this trend line that we were following, we according to my candles, we are back up in it. Now, if you look at the regular Christmas tree candles, it doesn't show that. I like my candles because they take the noise out and kind of give me a real truer scene, truer interpretation of the market. That's why I go with them. And they're telling me we're okay getting ready to reclaim this 9 moving average. Notice that our 9 moving average, that is the magic moving average that clearly defines an uptrend and a strong move to the upside. If price is riding above that 9 moving average, especially on the higher time frames, you're good. We're getting ready to claim that. It never came close to crossing over this 21. That would be the bearish sign that we would be afraid of. If that were happening, we would be saying, hey man, this is probably an M pattern going to reverse to the downside. You might think about closing some positions. And most of YouTube, I think, is leaning that way. Just judging from the thumbnails that we see there. It's over! Oh my God! But you were just telling us to jump in with everything just a few days ago. What's up with that? With flippy floppy? What I'm trying to tell you here that this is price action is normal. That's actually a pretty good sign. Bouncing off this area, we may come back and retest that over the weekend. Don't put that past the market makers. We're not out of that zone yet. They could still do that. We have not touched this 50 moving average down here at 42,314. That's a possibility. I've got it, but I'm looking along this trend line, and we could do something sad, kind of like this, come on down here to these areas before bouncing up. We got a lot of possibilities for a little bit of downside as the market makers continue to try to scare people out of their positions, as all the YouTubers fall into the complete manipulation for clicks, declaring bearish action. I can't do that. My charts don't say that. When they say that, I will do it. True, on the daily, indicators are looking kind of spiffy. Spiffy, is that a word? That's not the word I'm looking for. We got a red dot here on market cipher. It's going to be confirmed. But look at this. Stochastics have already come to the downside. that's a good indication that they can bottom out at one of these levels of support, flip around, push us to the upside, rev that engine up, short-term blast, take us higher, put us right back on track. When you really look at everything here on the daily, it's beautiful. 5 moving average strategy, 200 moving average, 100 moving average, 50 moving average, 21 moving average, 9 moving average, all stacked up just like they're supposed to be, pointing up. How much more bullish do you need to be? That's perfect. Until they start crossing and heading down, we're still good. And I think it will come dangerously close to looking that way because the market makers are good. They're good. Think how many times they played with your head. They got this game down. They know how to induce emotion in this market. And that's what this market is. It's psychology is all emotion. And the secret is controlling your emotions. The way you control your emotions is to just go about the charts. Look at the charts. Chart says, don't freak out yet, man. We're not freak out territory. So here's the deal, man. We got some other things pointing toward a juicy little season, not altcoin season, but maybe like a mini taste of altcoin season again. Remember a few weeks ago how our altcoin bags just kind of pumped up, and maybe a few days ago, you know, we lost a lot of money, but then we gained most of it back, a lot of it back. Oh yeah, we're getting ready to gain all that back and make a little bit more. Why do I say that? Why do I say that? Well, that secret lies in total 3 market cap right here. This beautiful chart we've been following for a while. Had a measured move that took us up here to about $526 billion in this market. From there, after we meet our measured move, usually get a pullback. We did. That's when we experienced the pain. Oh my God, my bags are bleeding. We dropped 15%. It's all over. It felt that way. It definitely felt that way. Then we started bouncing up. Oh my God, we came back up 15%. It's looking good. Now we're dropped down. The world's over. We just dropped. You're still up. Same thing with Ichimoku Cloud here. Looks good. We've extended this trend line now with new information. Draw it from here to that wick. There was a wick below, but we did reverse there. So that makes this our new trend line. To have an effective trend line, you need 2 touches on one, at least 3 touches on the other to have a valid pattern. Preferably, you would have 2 to 3 touches or more to confirm a valid trend line. We do. We have the starting point, we have this wick, and we have this wick that came through. Consider that valid. The biggest thing I want to point out is that this area at $483 billion has flipped to be support. It's a good chance it may eventually come back down, retest that just to make sure it's solid footing. But right now we are above the 9 moving average, reclaiming the 21 moving average, meaning that we've got a good chance of these guys just flipping over. Altcoins headed higher, reclaiming 522 billion where we were before and getting rejected. Moving up to $562 billion, which will put a lot more value into our portfolio, especially if you're hodling. If you're an investor, you're going to like this move. If you're swing trading, you will like it also. Until we head up to 608 billion. That will be the next hurdle that we got to kind of trade sideways and try to get above. A little bit here at 562, but I think we're going to be so happy and enthralled by the time that we get there that, ooh, our bags be pumping. So in my personal opinion, at this time in the market, if you're looking to get into some altcoins or add to your altcoin bags, I think this weekend is a prime opportunity. And on our late night show, Late Night Crypto Charts with Road Dogg, we will be focusing more on altcoins this weekend and possibly some Degen plays, looking at the low market caps and seeing if we can find anything juicy to get into, as well as covering the ones that we've been investing into and following their progress. Because if you're watching my show, hanging out with me, and the projects that we come across, the ones I bring to the table, the ones that the group that you guys bring to the table are awesome. It's a great little community forming, sharing information, growing. Loves it. Loves it. Millionaires in the making at Road Dogg Crypto. Come over and check out the chat. Sorry, it took me a little while to get here, but did have some things. Please tell me my microphone is on, because that would be embarrassing. I'm not scared of anything but snakes, says Haven. How's it going, Haven? Jorge Satoshi, how's it going, Jorge? Myro bucking the trend, is it? I'm glad for Myro, finally. We can actually take a look at a few altcoins right now. I've went over the basics of what I said. Basically, I'm saying don't be scared. We've got a possible mini altcoin season on the way. Not a full-blown altcoin season, but you should see some improvements in your altcoin bags. Remember, we had this reversal pattern, inverted head and shoulders, falling channel, whichever way you want to define it. Met that measure move, but this signifies a reversal change in the trend. No longer are we in a downtrend. In a bear trend for altcoins, we're making a series of higher highs and higher lows. Now, looking at this little guy, trying to apply a few more concepts here as to how far that we can go up. I see another wave coming. Now, playing bull flags is a little tricky in this market because they can play out. They can play out beautifully, but at one point they no longer play out, and that's usually when you got to get into wave counts and everything. There's a possibility of another wave up that may get us somewhere in the neighborhood, right up, a little confluence, about 608,000. I like that. I like that idea. If nothing else, I'm still looking at 562. I want to flip on Elliot Wave and see if he's got any suggestions here. Elliot says okay, he's kind of agreeing. All right. I'm glad to see that we're on the same page, Elliot. We're not always on the same page. But a wave 3, expecting a wave higher, and he's got a target. We'll go ahead and mark that and give credit to Elliot here. Mr. Elliot. We'll put Elliot to the test. We're going to test your accuracy. Who was more accurate, Road Dogg or you? I don't mind getting my butt kicked in the competition. Oh, can't do you. That's blue is my line. We'll put you white for Elliot. Elliot. ET phone home. Elliot. So Elliot's fifth wave should be coming in here. So let's keep that eye down the burner. 646. That's even better than my projection. Let's go, Elliot. Do your thing. Make it happen. Let's do it. I ain't gonna get mad at you if you're wrong. If you're right and I'm wrong, that's more money in my pocket, Elliot. I'm on your side. So take a look at Miro real quick. Ooh, look at you, baby. Blast through the... You made me look bad. You're going too bullish. You went more bullish than I expected you to go bullish. Saw that parabolic action coming, but man, sometimes it's hard to pinpoint this parabolic stuff. I thought I did a good job. Blasted through all our targets. Let's pull them back up. Where did you go? Yeah. I wasn't looking any further than that last time I looked at this. Let's see if we can zoom out and get a much bigger feel here. Miro. Well, all this is gone. This is done and played. So we had a trade here. If you got into it, you made 85% gains. If you stayed in it, you could have made up to 286% gains. I'm still in Miro. I got it pooling, so cool. Over on Radium. I like to do the DeFi's. Actually, I'm going to keep this trend line, readjust it. Top, top, top. Here we go. Look how beautiful that is playing out. So basically, it's retesting. I'm on a bigger time frame. I'm on the daily here. Let's get rid of this stuff. Don't need the stuff anymore. This stuff is old news. Old news. Now, the possibility for a retest is right here at the 9-moving average. Also, some confidence with this trend line we got. If there's a pullback, I would be looking at 7.4, 7.5 cents, possibly to refill your bags. We're currently at 12.2 cents after getting rejected up here at 13 cents. You want some measured move? It hit it and beyond. Now, if we take it from the wick there and go all the way down, put you out the breakout, confirm breakout. I want to mark that. Personally, I don't think this is the strongest target for it, or the most likely to get hit. But you respected my 2618. Well, Gosh darn it, it does have some confluence. I'm actually going to move this up, change it from a measured move, and just put it at the 3618. Because we can get 3 tiers out of this based on this Fibonacci and up at the 3618 area. It is likely if it keeps continuing up, there's a chance it may pull back 7.4 cents, maybe right here at 9 cents, according both to the Fibonacci and the pattern that we got going on there, support resistance flip area. But as far as a good target for a sell or to take profit, I'll lock that one just right around 15 cents. So for Miro, a little bit of a pullback should be in order over this weekend especially, but right now it is showing no signs that it wants to do it. It may come back up here 15 cents and then pull back. Man, I'm telling you, this little guy has gotten bullish. Pattern that we're in is a megaphone pattern. And that top trend line seems far away right now, like, oh my God. But that top trend line in these patterns, that's the next place we're headed. So the more I play with this, the more bullish it seems to get. So about the 18 cents area could come into play here. Wow, we're starting to look kind of interesting for Miro. Very interesting there. So maybe this craziness could be very interesting. She looks good to me. She looks healthy as long as she's above the 9-moving average. I've got nothing bad to say. There is a little bit of bearish divergence falling, but like I said, when we're starting to go with a real strong move, a possible parabolic move, which that's what this one starting to shape up as. Draw the curved line there. Look how nicely that fits. You just cursed it. Shh. Shh. More upside for Miro. YOTO. Not YOLO, not yo-yo. YOTO. Let me misspell it one more time. Let's see, I've got Yotoshi over against Rat BNB. Let's see what else we can do here. Where are you? We need coin market cap. Put in YOTO. Yotoshi. This has 280 million maximum supply. Self-reported circulating supply is the same amount, so it's all supposed to be out there. $3 million market cap. Interesting. Lots of growth potential if it's a decent project. It's available on Radium, available on Jupiter. I like Jupiter. It's not as Radium's kind of janky, man. It just is. Radium also has, that's against Solana. So I'm not going to be able to get anything against $1. Radium does have the most liquidity, so we'll go with that chart. Come on. If it lets us have it. It did not let us have it, so what's up? I wasn't trying to go do that. You're supposed to give me a shot. The shot. I'm just wanting the shot. Can we get a shot? What you do? You suck. No, I know that they've got limit orders right here. We can use their charts, I believe. Radium, or Jupiter, pretty cool decks you can put limit orders in. I like it. All of our decks are starting to switch that way. Pretty cool. Even giving you these nice little tools to look at or to utilize. However, I don't have all the other stuff I need. Oh yeah, I do right there. Cool. Nice. Just earn points with me. Respecting this trend line here, we're on Solana. We're looking for yeah, that's short-term memory loss at its finest right there. YOTO, that's what we're looking for. All right, so I think to do that, we've got to come over here and look at YOTO. I'll be darned. Okay, one token found in all tokens. Did we get it? I'm not getting it. I'm not getting a chart on this guy other than over here on Pancake Swap against BNB. That's the best I can do. Looks like Rat BNB, and one of them should go against dollars. Oh yeah, I just messed it up. All right, so here's one against dollars. This should help us out. Apparently not out very long. Oh wow. Well, I mean, clearly it's been recently listed on Pancake Swap and is driving the price up. Can't really chart this because it's going parabolic, and I have not enough price history. If I had to, I mean, I can't guess. I really can't. Oh, now we got to cheat backwards on this one. You're at the 2. All right, working with what I'm limited to work with right now. This is my best projection as to the prices that we could wick up to. Next target should be after we clear this 154 level. We're getting rejected there on an even and a 2.0. So we could revert back to this 272 area about $1.07. Could definitely do that for a pullback, but target wise, I've got 193 coming in. I'll have to see how well this plays out. This is not my main go-to, but it's a pretty decent little backup. So we come back to the bottom of that candle in that area. It could make some decent gains there. We did YOTO. What was the next one? Caspa. I've been looking at maybe switching some things over into Caspa. I've been thinking about swapping some Uniswap, because I'm not as sold on Uniswap's narrative at the moment. They're becoming a little too centralized. And changing things up from their original roadmap, I guess you should say. I see a nice little double bottom that's trying to confirm there, and I believe that is what we were charting there. Go ahead and mark that target. 14 cents possible. I likes that. That is also giving some confidence right here at the 786 area. I likes that. Another target you want to look at where we're going to get a headache, kind of like what we're doing on Bitcoin right now, the 618 Fibonacci. It's at 13.19 cents, 13.2 cents, right in that area. That's why we're having problems getting above it. Interesting that we're popping up in the middle of a green cloud. It's not normal with a little red over here. I'm not seeing any major divergences to swing us up or swing us down. She looks fairly neutral, and that's what the green cloud means, technically neutral territory. Not the safest place to actually trade and make decisions, but can help you figure things out. The 4 hour looks very enticing. The 4 hour is trying to do something. So we had this megaphone pattern, broke to the upside, retested these areas. We can now kind of take in our new information. Just kind of extend this stuff out a little bit. Here's a low, high. So this is all part of one leg, so I feel confident choosing this one. It's connected. And put it down to these wick or the bodies there. Getting into more of a falling wedge type pattern with a partial decline, meaning it's finding support on a horizontal trend line here, making a triple bottom if you want to try to look at that. Basically, making a big ass double bottom. Now, Adam and Eve here that played out. You got another double bottom, another bottom pattern forming over here. This one looks very poised to me. I would take the measured move from this pattern. Since we got a breakout and it's got a good chance of continuing the breakout, in my personal opinion. Just got to see some more volume here. It's going to struggle probably this weekend, though. It may come back in this pattern. But these moving averages, the way that they're flipping here on the 4 hour, or trying to flip, that looks extremely bullish. The 50 is going to cross the 200. That's your buy signal, official buy signal. There is a good possibility that it will come back, retest that 50 and that 200 at about 11.3 cents. So if you're trying to get in or add to your bag, I personally think that is a perfect area to try to target to get in. Because I can see it doing that during the weekend, but still keeping its bullish momentum. For right now, I mean, it's broke its trend line, so she's coming back. Just understand that. We broke this trend, and she's going to get a pullback. But right here is the most likely place where she will catch support. And then we can go with the main program. Let's take our measured move from this pattern. Once we get a confirmed breakout of this, that measured move takes us right up to this area of about 16.3 cents. And of course, from there is a great place to take profit, as you will probably see some reversal signs there for a little bit of a pullback. Up, down, stair steps, higher highs, higher lows. That's what we're trying to do, and that's a good sign. So I kind of liked that. If you were to buy the breakout and trade this, what would that be? About 36% gains. First target 18%. She's moving slow. Caspa is a slow mover. Keep that in mind. I like the project, but she does move slow. There's so many tokens that, well, it has to. It's been doing great. It's been making money. I think it's a great project to be in. But even in this rising triangle that went parabolic that we were looking for it to do that. I mean, we stayed in this area under 5 cents from August to November. Just wore everybody out, even when it dropped down to 3.5 cents. We're kind of doing that same kind of thing. And, so far we're finding support here at just under a dime that may hold. Eventually it may come back to retest this trend line. I'm just saying, it can. We're not seeing the bullish things to drive us forward. We're in accumulation. People saying, okay, I'm going to nibble here. I'm going to get a little bit of Caspa. People like it. Taking profits. Other people looking into it. Yeah. Just know, my strategy is have orders or have dry powder to catch it any from here up if we get another drop down. If we don't, I'll watch it. And if we start going up and up, I'll just nibble and add as we confirm that we're making higher highs and that this trend line is continuing. I'm really looking at this trend line, and that one's kind of giving me a little confidence that we could see 8 cents out of it. And it may piss some people off, but I hope we do, because I want more at a cheaper price. So Caspa's still got some struggling to do, but right now she's above the 9, so technically she's in good shape right now. So we need to watch her just in case she decides, hey man, I made this my bottom, now we're going to start making higher highs and higher lows. So the big tell-all is when we make a higher high. If we do that, that's what we're looking at. We don't have to worry about coming down anymore. If we make a higher high, chances are we're going to keep making higher lows, higher highs. And then we can throw this idea of coming all the way back down to 8 cents, take it off the table for a little while. Go to me. Hey, welcome to streams. So dude, take a look at Circle, best meme narrative on Solana at the moment. Circle. Ooh, looks like there's several of them. So we got Merrick Circle, we got Circle Swap, and we got YouLooked Circle. That sounds more memey. That's got Solana. I'm going to guess that I got it. 997 million maximum supply. Circulating supply is undetermined at the moment. Fully diluted market cap is 2.1 million, which is extremely tiny. So if there's something here, it's got lots of room to grow. All-time high was 23 hours ago, so you're buying the current top. But remember, $2.1 million market cap. If it has a good narrative behind it or hype and marketing behind it, then it can pump and make lots of gains. That's a tiny market cap, so yeah. If you're looking for X's, this is the Degen plays you go for. Are they all going to play out? No. They're not. Period. A lot of these are going to die. But then some of them will get a narrative behind them. Some of them have the community behind them. Some will get the hype behind it. And then they double, triple, 10x, 50x. It's a niche in the crypto sphere. The meme coins. And crazy enough, they can make a lot of people money. It's more toward being more of a gambler than an investor. Let's put it that way. But yet another avenue to make some pretty impressive and possibly life-changing money in crypto. Pick your poison. So YouLooked. Let's take a look at the chart. Do we have a chart? Oh, live chart. Look, Radium, circle. Circle against Solana over here on Radium. It's where you have to pick up a lot of these because they're just not on the dexes yet. Which is interesting because if they do get picked up by the dex, well, there's your liquidity coming in that will give you those X's that we were just talking about. Currently, she's doing nothing but making higher highs and higher lows, so I can't say anything bad about that. I would like to an indicator. I don't think you have a 5 MA, do you? No. MA cross, MA with EM, moving average, double, multiple right there. Let's go with that one. Oh, you gave me 5. Sweet. All right, so I'm going to set up my 5 moving average strategy. Most important one is the 9. We'll keep the 21. We will add the 50. Oh, we already got the 50 there. Shit, I can could do it the easy way. Oh, I know. We'll put that one in there. It has a purpose, believe me. Now I got to pick their colors. I go for red. I'm sorry. Green is my 9. It's the closest one to it. Tells me I'm in the money when I'm above it. Choose red for 21 because it fits with most what other indicators do. And it tells me, hey man, this is a warning sign when I get there. This is my 666 one, so I put him kind of pinkish. That's Lucy's moving average, which if you watch my show, you'll understand that. It's relative. I don't agree with it, but it's relative. The 50 is always blue for me. The 100, I always go with white. And the 200, because it is so very important, it is the golden one. I go with yellow. We're above the 9 moving average here on the 4-hour chart for this. We're good. I got nothing bad to say about it. We're in a channel going to the upside. And price action, price travels in channel. Identify the angle, copy the line, put it up to where you got the most textures on your wicks or candles, and then you have the channel that we're in. You can identify where we might come up to. Bottom channel, top of the channel, we're looking at 0.003 fifth. Right there, and we're at 0.0022, so that's a nice, what, almost 30% gain from just where we are. Ways to trade this market. Nice little possible breakout of a trend line here. I want to extend it over this way. I like that just a little bit better. Touches there, touches there, touches there. Notice how the candle colors kind of define this line. That's a little thing to pay attention to. Help make your trend line stronger if you go back. Group up your colors. Reds, 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 reds. I didn't go from red, all the way from red to green. And just a little thing I noticed. I like what our moving averages are doing. You already got your golden cross here on the 50-minute. We're just retesting this area. Now we got to change our trend line, go back to the old way. There's some conflicts with the 9 crossing the 100 right there. So it's coming to an area where it should bounce, work to its way to the upper side. How far can you go? Oh, have I got you set up? Oh, I did. Okay, got a little bit of confidence at this 3618 Fibonacci there, which has about 0.0032. So I'm going to stick with that for some nice little targets to the upside. What? Can't find circle? We did find it though, right? I think we did. One Hit Aquitta's in the house. What's up, One Hit Aquitta? I need to learn how to scroll down on this thing, man. I missed some stuff. Thanks for the info. Bitcoin dominant screen is still... What? Oh my God. This is why you don't get any new subscribers. You stream in black and white all night last night. Had no clue. Now you leave your charts up. All right, so clearly I do this a lot apparently. So I've got to shrink this so that this will not happen again. Where are you? Where are you hidden? I don't even know where I got this. Here you are. Can I get you? Oh man, I've got you hidden somewhere. All right, I have to do that later. My apologies. I've just blown this whole stream. All right, so here is what I was talking about. My targets. That's been up the whole stream. You suck, road dog. Get a job. Get a real job. That's so frustrating for me. All right. Let's go back to Kaspa. Since I was talking about it. This was the chart that I was drawing. Kaspa, I'm looking at the breakout of this falling wedge here, measured move, taking us up to about 16.3 cents, possibly up to 17.1 cents. Some targets in between, notably about 14 cents. She's going to be a slow mover, but this is the magic. This is where we could actually pull back to over the weekend. 11.3, possibly a good area to keep adding to your bags there. Moving average are getting ready to flip to the upside. She looks good in my personal opinion. On the daily, most importantly for Kaspa, she is above the non-moving average. As long as she's above that, I can say no bad thing against her. I don't like this red. I don't like this green Ichimoku cloud though. You can see this is green today because I'm not doing a black and white stream today. I can't believe I did that. All right, I'm going to backtrack a little bit so make sure that you guys can actually see the charts that we actually did go over. We went over what was before this one. We went over YOTO. I think we did that on Pancake Swap. Maybe we didn't do it here. Yeah, YOTO was doing the crazy, going all the way up. I had a chart on this. Right here. This is YOTO, and where I think it's going to have a good... The best guesstimation that I can have for a target is $1.93. Possible pullback to 107 right there at the bottom of the candle that we're on. And holy crap, that's a 1 minute candle? What the hell? I've charted in 1 minute here. I didn't realize that. This is my... There's not enough information on this chart to be totally accurate. This is the best I can come up with. Let's see if it plays out. That's all I got to work with is a curve. But I'm very curious about it. Remind me of this one. Kevin says, but I'm retail, road dog. We're all retail. But you got smart retail and you got new retail, which is considered dumb retail. Not in intelligence, just experience. Because after you've been kicked around a while, you don't make the same dumb mistakes anymore. But when you first get into this market, you're making dumb mistakes left and right. And even when you're trying not to. And we had circle, right? Let's go ahead and bring that one back up. I think we had to figure that one out up here. Man, I can't believe I left that up. Thank you for telling me. I do that. I'll put a chart up and then I'm terrible. Where'd that one come from? I'm terrible about remember. I look at a different screen than what you guys see. So a lot of the busy stuff going on, I'm not seeing that. I'm just seeing straight up trading view chart. That's all I'm seeing. And so my little ADD distraction mechanism doesn't, I'm not always, I get sucked in. I get hyper focused into the charts and I forget to look at monitor this stuff to see what you guys are saying. So we're looking at Circle. The delay doesn't help either. There's about a, I don't know, a good 8-second delay between when I speak and when you see it, and then when you respond and when I get it. It even adds to it. Circle, YouLooked is what I'm going with, right? That's the big market cap we were looking at. This is the overall chart. This one has not been out very long, but still impressive market cap. If you're looking for a project to get into early, well, here's one. Now, how well it will do, I don't know. So Circle, this was an interesting chart here. We're in a channel, bouncing off the top, bouncing off the bottom, bouncing off the top, bouncing off the bottom, heading toward the top again. 0.0030 or 0.003264. A juicy place to add this to your position if that is what you are inclined to do. Would be a possible retest of this bottom trend line, maybe one more time, about 0.00183. The gains for this guy from where we currently are up to these levels is about 55%. Not bad, not shabby at all. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Martin Collins, welcome to the stream, man. Haven't seen you here before. We just kind of chill out, look at the charts. This is my daytime stream. I'm normally doing this at night, but on Fridays, I like to do something in the daytime, just kind of prepare people for the weekend. Because at night, we like to look at Degens projects and whatever. Thanks for the information, Bitcoin Dumpster. Man, I appreciate you for saying that. I can't believe I got to pay more attention to you guys over here in the chat. Hey, dog, at lunches, it's all your own. Hey, appreciate you showing up, Chris. Dog, can we see? We can't see. Okay, block, but yeah, I guess. Okay, appreciate you, MD. So funny. You're still the man, Road Dog. I appreciate that. It doesn't feel like the man. It feels like I keep screwing up every stream. Your mic's not on. You left this up. Your chart's in black and white. Except for nobody told me my chart was black and white. That was not intended. It's an adventure. YouTube is an adventure. And I'm very new, but if you have pity on me and Elvis.
For those of you out there that hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
They say that once you find that thumb button and once you hit it, that you are granted a special superpower. If and only if you are in crypto. That is the legend of the like button, ladies and gentlemen. The legend of the like. It will give you special powers. But only if you can find the right button to display them. Otherwise, you're just a gibbering fool talking with an accent, wasting everyone's time because you can't find the freaking button. Was that loud? Was that scary? Where are you, button? Gosh darn it, you kill me. All right, I'm gonna have to abandon this idea, aren't I? Killing me. Oh well. Or you'll get a Lambo. Yeah. Yeah, hit the like and it attracts Lambos. We'll go with that one. What's going on with my stream? Looks like Mercury's in retrograde. More practice, homie, that's all. You would think after so many streams that I would quit making the same newbie mistakes, but such is life. All right, altcoins taking a bit of a hit today, making them juicy prices to get in. I still maintain, I still do, that we're going to get some money coming into the altcoins. However, it's not starting right now. This is total 3 on the 4 hour beneath the non-moving average. We will see them come down. We will. But our moving averages are with us. They're looking nice. They're looking juicy. They're looking very positive in my personal opinion. That's just what I see. It's just what I evaluate here. I'm looking for my 100 moving average, which seems to have disappeared. It's hiding right under here. Man, I think you look beautiful. The 100 is above the 200. Got two heavyweights there, keeping the price floating above it. We need the 50 to catch up with that 100, swing above it, and that will give us a pump to the upside. That's going to take a little while, might take all the weekend. Like I said, I'm not expecting a big pump up this weekend. Maybe we'll get surprised. Maybe we'll get surprised. But the pump's coming. We're getting set up for it. And we're going to start looking at that tonight on the show. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me today as we went over the market. Join me tonight, or watch it later, the recorded version. Try to put some time steps on there to make it just a little easier to navigate. Start looking into some of these juicy altcoins. Finding ways to multiply our bags, make that life-changing money in crypto. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tonight. Good night, everybody. Oh, you're such a noob at this, Rodent Duck.
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. If you gotta know the truth was
It's just down and to your left. For those of you who forgot, look over to the side.
Where you can join and subscribe. It's Crypto IRA. The really drives you out. Let's hit the like button now.